Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. And we found that out today. And guys, don't forget my book, the New World Order book. Now, we have Pfizer announced today that 90% of their results are successful. But what do we also have? They already had the Biden speech planned, guys, so everything is planned out. The stock market is up. Everything is looking good. But what do we know, guys? We know China came out with the C word. We know that's where it's from. They didn't need a vaccine, guys. They didn't need a mask. And they're doing fine. We know China is just leading the way, and we know the C word is used for us, so therefore they can move us into the digital economy, guys, the job resets. Don't forget to check out my actual crypto teacher channel, so therefore you can see the job reset. I've done 2 videos on that. Now, we had Trump come out and say that the stock market is up big, and also give congratulations for the C word. Now, guys, we know if the C word was real, Pfizer would be up 1,000%. You're talking about saving, I'd be up 1,000%, guys. We know that there's no cure for the flu. We know there's no cure for the common cold, guys. We know that their plan is like a violin. But, guys, I told you yesterday in the video that the Asia markets were up and we would be up. Now, of course, we surged. Now, what did we see, guys? We saw the at-home stocks, Zoom, and all those stocks plunge. So what did they do? They took the money out of the medium market cap stocks, pushed it into the large cap stocks. We know that the Dow is only 30 stocks, guys. So the only thing they're doing is playing with numbers. That's it. Don't forget what the New World Order does. It's all planned out. But what do we have pumping? And guys, don't forget to hit that cash out. That's right. The weed stocks are pumping, guys. Canopy, Tilray, Aurora, Cronus. All of them are pumping. Even my IGC went up a little bit, guys. So they're all pumping. Now, we had big tech right now saying that it's going to have bearish signs. We know big tech is going to come down. We know they're trading 36 times earnings. Only thing they're doing is waiting for the first quarter of next year. Like I stated, we're going to have a big pullback the first quarter. This year, we're going to have a small pullback. I put the mandatory video in the comments yesterday as far as with the repo market. The repo market, they're going to start dwindling down. Remember, the last days is in December unless they change it. They haven't changed it yet because I've been on the Federal Reserve website. I've been keeping close calls on that. So make sure you understand that. Now, lastly, guys, which is very, very important, we have the actual women are starting to quit their jobs to stay at home with the kids. And remember, guys, I stated that everything is going to be moved over to this digital economy, and they're going to retrain 70% of the workforce. Also, change the education and the actual schools, so therefore they come cogs in the system to work with these robots, these AI, these drones. So therefore, they're nothing but robots themselves. Education is already bad, but it's really about to get bad. But remember, guys, it's always planned out. You have to stay focused on the plan. Now, when it actually comes to the jobs, guys, yes, they're going to move us over to this digital economy. But the fact is, the C word is going to bring in universal basic income. Where everything, with all this technology, just about everything is going to become free. In my video I did yesterday, the Economic Forum, what do they say? They say that you will own nothing and you will have no privacy and you will be happy. And that's exactly where we're headed if the masses in the United States don't wake up. Like Trump said, once the United States is over, all the countries are over. Every time he speaks the truth because the New World Order allows him to speak the truth. But nobody listens. And guys, we had CSX, my railroad company, I advise you, hit all-time highs of days, even though it retracted a little. And then also the U.S. dollar was up today. Notice that the U.S. dollar was up and the stock market was up. That correlation normally does not happen. That's how we know it's nothing but the Fed just pumping. None of it makes sense. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to check out the Crypto Teacher channel, guys. That's my main channel. I've done some powerful videos, the last few videos. And then also, guys, make sure you like and subscribe and spread this channel and the Crypto Teacher channel everywhere. Y'all have a wonderful day.
It is an historic morning for markets and for medicine as well, as Pfizer's vaccine data shows 90% efficacy, no serious safety concerns so far. Massive implications for stocks, oil, global growth, interest rates, the Fed, the future of America at large. We are looking here. Take a look at the screen. You won't see many mornings like this. One of the biggest gaps higher in recent memory, Jim, and stocks with all-time highs in sight at the open.
Yeah, but look, we have to be careful because there are many companies that benefit, but we have been piling into stocks that were meant to be as if there was no vaccine till sometime, maybe sometime late 2021, where then there'll be 2022. So you have the NASDAQ futures up way too much. You have the S&P, I think, and Dow up the correct amount, given what is in those stocks, because you've got the bank stocks. Suddenly, maybe they get a real break. Travel and leisure, just incredible how bad they've been. But then again, you've got, say, the stocks like, I don't know, what do you do with a service now here? Honestly, what do you do with a company like a Zoom, a Peloton? I think those stocks are uniquely priced for a belief that COVID is going to be with us for a long time. David, you know that a lot of these stocks are trading not as if they're going to be households and everyone's going to have them, but they've been trading as if there's going to be catastrophic growth in number of cases. And while there still could be for the next 3-4 months, I think there's going to be an element that says that, you know what, it can get under control. So start thinking about the second half of 2021 for numbers.
Right. Well, unfortunately, there has been catastrophic growth in cases, and unfortunately, that seems to be something that we're going to be living with for the next few months, to your point, Jim. Now, you made this earlier on Squawk Box, so the other point, which is these stocks move well in advance, of course, of the actual return of revenues, of significant revenues. But, you know, what interests me the most is, to your point, how much do you sell some of the big technology stocks? How much should Microsoft really sell off today, Jim, well, if at all, based on the reopening trade that clearly a lot of people have had on, or if they didn't have it on, they're putting it on today, which also included, one would assume, hedging in certain areas and potentially being short some names. I mean, I can understand why you'd sell Amazon or eBay. Right. But why would you sell Microsoft?
No, that's on the cusp of what you want to buy if things come down, because that's a business that benefited but wasn't really why you bought it. And I would tell you, let's go further. Apple. I mean, how many times have we sat here and said, you know what, Apple is going to be just crushed when President Xi says he hates President Trump? Well, you know, David, that narrative is not as much in play as it was a week ago. So I think you buy Apple if that one comes in.